Time to talk tech, thanks to our partners Noel Leeming. We've got lots more self-driving cars around the world, but there's a problem for us Kiwis. They're mostly left-hand drive, and we need, of course, right-hand ones. This could also change as Tesla gears up to deliver semi-autonomous features to all vehicles across Australia and New Zealand. Paul Spain is the CEO of Guerrilla Technology and joins us now. Hey, Paul.
Good morning, Ryan.
Good morning, good to see you. So, what's the situation with Tesla? What are they going to do here?
Well, we've seen news coming through from their head of vehicles in Australia and New Zealand and saying there are no more regulatory challenges to them launching those capabilities in New Zealand and Australia. So that puts us at the front of the queue. They say they're very near the end of their preparations and testing to launch in the New Zealand market in Australia. They've showed off some videos, so this is actually happening. The technology works, and we've heard from a bunch of Kiwis, myself included, who have been up to the US. They've sat in these Teslas that'll drive them around the place, but customers down under who have been promised this capability for now 5+ years have not had access to what they paid for. So this could be the big change.
Right, and this is legal in New Zealand to do?
That's what they're saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so we're not talking about go and make a cup of tea in the back seat. You still sit there and kind of guide it, do you?
That's sort of the current iteration of the technology. As you are responsible, you still have to sit behind the wheel. You've got to basically make sure that what the car does is safe and take over if it's doing anything else. Although Tesla are saying that possibly as soon as the end of this year, that in the US, that you would be able to, if you're a Tesla owner, be able to not pay attention anymore. But that again, that's going to have some legal implications as well, right?
If you hit someone and kill them, who's responsible? I mean, it's got to be you, doesn't it? You can't say, well, Elon Musk, did a boo-boo with the programming. Can you?
Well, I think this is where we're going to have to get some clarity. At the moment, the Tesla are saying, look, you're fully responsible, and that's right. But we eventually have to get to a point where you can trust the technology. And the stats that we're seeing out of the US suggest that this type of technology does make driving safer. And of course, here in New Zealand, we had 288 lives lost last year on the road. And so if this can move that forward, then all the better. But I think we've got to step very cautiously in terms of moving to a position where we would actually take our eyes off the road.
Be great for drinking at the pub in the country, wouldn't it? I mean, to be able to get home without having to call an Uber. Well, there's no Ubers. But without a taxi or a taxi van, even worse from the pub, in your own car.
Yeah, look, I think that we probably can all imagine scenarios where this would just be, so perfect, right? And it's that waiting game. Now, the flip side to this is that Tesla and Musk have made many, many promises in the past, and New Zealand customers have been kept waiting. So, I wouldn't completely hold my breath. I see, some are suggesting that August is the date that this technology will turn on. Others are waiting and seeing, and we don't have a big announcement from Tesla HQ on this front.
Interesting, because the other thing is they've now got those cameras everywhere where you're at the traffic lights or whatever, and if you're on your phone and they capture you, but then if you don't need to be steering, can you go on your phone? I suppose no, legally you wouldn't, because you still need to concentrate.
At this point in time.
Yeah, okay. All right, it's all very confusing. World's upside down. Paul, appreciate you coming on this morning as always. Paul Spain, Chief Executive at Guerrilla Technology.